BoDean 52, how are you, folks? My question is, does it mean I'm not getting old if I still feel the need for speed? So, truth be told, I am in my late 50s, so I am kind of old. Not real old yet, but getting there. But I'll tell you what, on a beautiful day in Michigan, even though I just see a few clouds, something about riding in the country.
Taking a leap, now I'm evergreen. My dreams getting bigger than you and
me. Why is it that we feel the need for speed? One of the best movies out there, by the way. And, my first answer is always, it's kind of adrenaline, it's kind of because you can, it's kind of because that makes you feel good. And let's start by saying that, in general, I am moderate as far as speed when I ride the motorcycle. I'm not one of those guys you're going to go out with and go, dude, come on, right? But I'm also not going to be one of those guys that are flying around crazy. So I would say that kind of in the middle ground when it comes to speed, right? I'm running up the highway at 80. I'm probably doing much more than I should be on roads like this. It'll get me a ticket coming into some small towns, so I got to be careful. But there is something about when you get on a motorcycle, at least for me, and maybe, wisdom comes with age. I don't know. By the way, if you buy an ice cream place, you got to get one that has that big cone like that place back there did. Focus, BoDean, focus. But there's something about the adrenaline of it. I don't know what it is. And is it just motorcycles? I don't think it really is just motorcycles. Even though I don't have one right now, I am a Mustang car fanatic. I've had multiple Mustangs. I will tell you, if I could find a used GT somewhere, I would probably pick it up if it was reasonable. Just because I love the cars, but I love the speed. I like things that are fast at the right time, right? So I would actually love that. Now that I'm thinking about that. Okay, get the new car out of your mind, BoDean. Get the new car out of it. But what is it makes us do that? Is it age? Is it risk? Are we risk adverse? Do we not care? I think everybody cares. There's these crotch rockets that, as my wife says, that I'm not too old for them. They're just too young for me. I'm not sure exactly what that means, and you see some guys running those things, and you're like, man, they're crazy. They're going to kill themselves. But yet you go, oh, man, I would like to do that. Oh, man, don't do it. But it's just that adrenaline. And I'm assuming it comes with age. Maybe not. And maybe you folks can tell me. I know the demographics of my channel are really from mostly 40 to 60-year-olds, right? And do you still have that need for getting after it, at the right times, right? When you're out on country roads, or you know what? I hate riding on the interstate, but I'm not going to kid you. When I'm getting out on the ramp, I love it, because you're just that speed of getting after it, right? That speed of the Mustangs I used to have. Matter of fact, the best thing I like about flying isn't necessarily the convenience, or you get there quicker, or you don't have to use up all your gas. It is the speed that the airplane goes when it's on the ground, when you're taking off. I don't know why that is. I probably got issues. Well, we all know that, but I'm just curious what the reason for that is. And is that adrenaline? Is that just how you're wired? Is that how you grew up? Is it because you got a bike that has it now? I mean, what is it that actually drives us to do that? Now, are there some days that you're going out somewhere, especially when I ride 2 up with Mrs. BoDean, that I am not getting after it. There's just no doubt. By the way, you tell them out in the country, man, this is, if you're from Michigan, this is 52 North, and I'm heading to the old gas station. I'll talk about that in a little bit here, but so there are those days when you go out with the wife, or you're in traffic, or you're not in a place that you can, I use the word get after it, that's probably inappropriate, but you know what I mean, that you just feel that, is it again, it's hard for me to explain, but popping through the gears, just, I hate to say it, you saw me a couple times just passing people. There's something about that gets me fired up and excited, and maybe I'll grow out of that at some point. I hope not, but and no, I'm not thinking of passing 2 cars, but I like to. But I'm just curious. I've watched a lot of, there's a lot of you can go to these motorcycle races, and I've never been to one, but people keep telling me how fun they are, and I bet I would love it. But even on an old cruiser like this, you can still kind of get going. I'm an old man on a cruiser, but I've still maybe or maybe not had it at 3 digits. So, how fast have you rode? And what were you doing? And do you feel the same? Are there times where you're like, man, I just want to nail that throttle and just keep going? I know it's safe out here. I'm hopefully not going to get a ticket, but there's something about it that just makes us continue to want it, to drive like that or ride like that. I don't know what it is. I'm really looking for the answers. I wish I had it so I could give it to you, but I don't have it. I just would love to know from you guys, why do we have the need for speed? And it's not just a guy thing, it's a gal thing too. I've seen many ladies that can outride and ride much faster than us guys. Love to know what your thoughts are. As I take a 100-mile each way ride to a gas station that actually doesn't provide gas. I'll share that with you at the end of this video. Be safe out there, folks. Thanks for checking in on the channel. I appreciate you. Check on a friend. Be safe. Have a wonderful week. Make a difference. And we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.